Hey guys, welcome back to Traveling with T. That's me. I'm still not feeling good, so this video will be in my bed today. But I wanted to show you guys bidding. So right now, tomorrow is the last day that we have to bid. But I wanted to show you guys how it looks and not really any tips on bidding because it's awarded based on seniority. So you kind of just bid and pray to the electronic crew scheduling gods that they just allow you to get what you wanted. So right here, let me zoom in a little bit so you don't see some other information. Only show you guys what you're allowed to know. So here is the home screen for our bidding. So as you guys can see, I'm Charlotte based. These are all the equipment types I'm qualified on. So it's pretty much every aircraft that we have in our fleet. I'm a flight attendant. So I am 390 of 502 reserves in Charlotte. In total though, we have 2,546. So out of that, 502 have to be on reserve. I'm 390. So my status is reserve. I'm not a language speaker yet. So only English is here. And I don't have any credit that's coming over from March into April. And then my recurrent month is around the corner because time's going so fast. It's in June. So that's this page. So on this page, you'll pretty much see like where you'll fall. The only thing that'll change is your status. It can go from reserve to line holder and your seniority because people take leaves and things like that every month. So it just switches up a little bit. But so far, I've been in the 77 percentile for like a little while now. So I don't suspect that'll change. But your seniority within your base is way different from your seniority within like the company. So like my seniority number in Charlotte is, let me do the math. Sorry you guys. It doesn't just tell me, you kind of have to do it. Plus, so my seniority number in Charlotte is 2,434. But when you put it on like a wider scale, my seniority number in the company is 25,954. So I have a bit of ways to go in regards to seniority, guys. Like I'm gonna be on the bottom for like a little while. Anyway, whew. So the next thing, since I already know I'm reserve, I won't even bid for like actual trips. I just go straight into bidding for reserve. So when you're a line holder, you bid for your trips, and then wherever you don't want to trip your off days, you just don't bid for a trip there. And when you're on reserve, the only thing you do bid for are your off days. So we're just gonna go over there. So I already did one layer, so switch this back over. So we have 7 layers that we can bid for, and this pretty much means that you have 7 different options to give the computer. So you don't necessarily have to use all 7, because what the computer will do is if it can give you anything from your first layer, your first option, then it'll give it to you. And just because you put it in every single option, if it doesn't go through the first time, it won't go through the second, it won't go through the third. So these are off days that I really need this week off because I really want to take my sister somewhere for spring break, and I wanted to bring my nephews along too, so I really want this week to come off. And the only reason I put these 2 days here was so that I can work 6 straight days, so that I have to mandatory get these 2 days off, because you guys know we can't work more than 6 days in a row. So these numbers here on the bottom are how many reserves are needed that day. So as you can see, junior reserves are more likely to get weekdays off than weekends, because then the numbers skyrocket to the 300s. So I think this month I only bid for layer 1 and layer 2. So this weekend is when my boyfriend's mother graduates, and I'd so want to make her graduation. I'm so excited about that. And then that's also my anniversary date, so it's going to be so cute. We're going to have the same anniversary. Yeah, and then this is just like an alternation of the previous one. So I did Friday on that one, and then Monday on this one. And even though I put the same dates, it's just because I wanted to keep a mental note of how I did that. But as you can see, like the other option 4 through 7 I didn't use, because other than that in April I have absolutely no preference other than that weekend and that week. I really don't mind anything that comes about from my schedule, because April is not a month for me, and then May is my birthday. So I'm excited about that. I really don't even know what I'm doing yet. I wanted to go to Greece, but there's just so much going on in my personal life. I don't know if that's gonna happen. But yeah, so that's pretty much, like, it's really simple when it comes to bidding for us. It doesn't get really crazy until you start bidding for a line. So my first line month will be in June. Definitely excited about that too. I don't care what I get. I'm just happy to get a line. But there's nothing else. Like, all of the other options that are given to us in our bidding system, they're not useful when you're on reserve, because like I said, the only thing you bid for on reserve are your off days. So I bid, the bidding closes tomorrow, and then I believe we can see like a preliminary final thing on the 18th or the 19th. So I'll come back and I'll show you guys what it gave me. One horrible thing about this is that it's run by a computer. And I say that's horrible because, sorry to say this guys, but humans can mess up and then I can get what I want. So I really wish it was run by a human, but just think about creating schedules for over almost 30,000 people. We're at 30,000 flight attendants. That's insane. Seriously, by the end of this year, I believe that 1902 is in session. I don't think 1903 has come in yet, but class 1902 I think puts us at 30,000. Or is it 19? I don't know. I may be wrong. I haven't been able to check the numbers, and it just constantly fluctuates with people going on leaves and things like that. But we're seriously like almost at 30,000. And that's crazy, because how many people are just in Charlotte? That's how much like my mom's company has altogether. So just to put that into perspective for you, like, that's insane, because we have so many flight attendants. But that's how our bidding system is. Hopefully I get that weekend. If I don't, then I can show you guys. We actually have a feature where we can trade days with other flight attendants, but it just gets really tricky because you have to follow the contract. And even if you don't follow it, if you try to throw something in there that doesn't follow the contract, the computer knows the contract, so it will not let you do it. So hopefully I don't have to go through that. I can just get the days off that I want and just leave it at that. But I just want to show you guys that, because I know some of you guys, my mom's company, they use Flicka, and I think that's the most confusing thing in the whole wide. Like, I have no idea. I remember the very first time we bid for her, I was just like, well, I hope we did this right, because I have no idea. Like, Flicka is just so complicated to me, but everybody that uses Flicka is like, Flicka is so easy. How do you not know how to use Flicka? I'm like, honestly, I think my system is the easiest. Our system is called PBS. I think PBS is the best thing since sliced bread, because Flicka just, it just blows my mind. But yes, so I will show you guys that when it comes back, and let's just pray, God. Like, I really need these days off, guys. Like, seriously, like, I need them so bad. It doesn't even make sense. Okay. We're just gonna give it to God. If it's meant to be, it will be. But that is today's video, showing you guys how our bidding is. It's literally so simple when you're on reserve. Just click, click, done. In June, we will see a completely different way to bid, though, when I start bidding for a line. We're going to be learning this together, because we did like modules, learning modules and everything on the internet, and we learned about this in training. But you guys, it's almost been a year since I was in training. I don't remember anything. I had nothing to do with anything that I haven't used, especially my child. I don't know. So I'm gonna close this video out for today. thank you guys so much for watching per usual. And daily bids come out in about a couple of minutes. So hopefully if we get a trip, it's something good. I actually don't really want a trip, but if I do get a trip, I need it to come back in early on Saturday because I got plans. And you know how it usually works for a flight attendant when they have plans. It never works out. Never. But we'll see. Keeping my hopes up. So I'm gonna go and lay down because I feel like the lightheadedness coming and everything that's like dealing with my sickness is just so congested up here. So I will see you guys with another video tomorrow. Maybe it'll be a trip, maybe I'll be in bed again. We shall see. All right guys, bye.